Welcome back to Singer Dad Reacts. My name is Josh. Thank you to all of you patient Angelina Jordan fans out there. I know it's been a little while since I posted an Angelina Jordan reaction. I have had some issues with a lot of the videos for Angelina, especially the ones related to a competition, getting blocked or getting copyright action taken on them. So hopefully this one won't have that issue. But I want to continue on the journey with Angelina. And so I have gone and consulted Rusty Shackelford's amazing playlist. And it looks like next on the list here is her performance of I'm a Fool to Want You. So having done a little research on this song, it was written by Frank Sinatra. And then it looks like Billie Holiday performed it. So my guess is that that's one of the reasons why she chose the song, given the fact that she's a huge Billie Holiday fan. So that's the version of the lyrics that I'm going to read here. Those of you that are familiar with my channel and follow my posts and so forth, I'm sure noticed that there's been a lapse in any reactions being posted to my channel for probably a good week and a half, and I wanted to just kind of explain. I did a little bit in my community post for those that are subscribers, but basically we had a lot going on with our business and having to make some major changes and do some major work for our business that we own, number one. And then number two, we were moving from our other house here in town to this house. So that was another thing that was happening. And then also, we were preparing to take my second son to college. So that all kind of happened all at once. And so we barely just got back from taking my son to school. He's excited. He got his room all set up, and he's doing well. So we're excited for him and his new adventure. But anyway, I'm back to doing my reactions now. I have, somewhat of an office set up here, and hopefully the setting is good and the lighting is good and all of that. Anyway, moving forward here. As far as the lyrics, as I mentioned, the version that I'm going to be reading today is the Billie Holiday version. So hopefully that's the version that she chose. I believe it is. So the song, I'm a Fool to Want You, and it is, I'm a fool to want you, I'm a fool to want you. I want a love that can't be true, a love that's there for others too. I'm a fool to hold you, such a fool to hold you, to seek a kiss, not mine alone, to share a kiss the devil has known. Time and time again I said I'd leave you, time and time again I went away. But then would come the time when I would need you, and once again these words I'll have to say. I'm a fool to want you, pity me, I need you. I know it's wrong, it must be wrong, but right or wrong, I can't get along without you. I can't get along without you. So it's just, sounds like a classic song about someone that really loves someone, and then that particular person they feel like is just kind of, they don't always want to be with that person because they just kind of, maybe they have challenges or they have different things that they disagree on or whatever. But let's see, yeah, and so they keep coming back to this individual, and they're saying, I know it's wrong, it must be wrong, but right or wrong, I can't get along without you. So it's just kind of that ongoing love and that they have for this individual that keeps them coming back. And I think this speaks to a lot of us, right? I mean, we all have our own, idiosyncrasies and things that we do that may, bug our significant others or whatever. But when it comes down to like true love and really caring for someone and sticking it out, it's important to look for the good in them, to serve them, and to really look past that, not try to fix them, as is often the case, but try to bring out the best in each other and look for the good in each other and help each other, lift each other. And that builds a deeper love. And I think what helps me and my wife a lot, I've mentioned a little bit like kind of how we met and things like that, but we started off as friends, really good friends. And, I was just telling this story to my youngest son the other day, as far as, how we met and kind of how we ended up, getting engaged and all that. But we started off as just really good friends and hung out in groups and just really, so we were completely natural around each other because we were in a group friend setting. And I think that really provided a very strong foundation that's given us, a good 26 years together. So anyway, moving on. Let's get to the reaction here. I've got the video all queued up.
Jeg tenkte å synge I'm a Fool to Want You fra Billie Holiday. I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you, to want love that can be true, a love that's clear, artistry.
Look at her. She just stands up there. This looks like it's kind of one of those rounds where you just get up there and sing, and she's choosing, at least for this first part, to do it a cappella, which is, again, very brave for someone her age. I think she, at this point, had just turned 8. So I think she is 8 now, but still, you can see her tooth growing in. It's just like, she's this little kid. You have to remember that. And she just stands up there and sings it. You can hear like that kind of warble in her voice that is very distinct to her tone that I first heard when I listened to her sing Bohemian Rhapsody from her America's Got Talent Champions performance. It's in its early stages here, obviously, but you can hear that coming through here. So, yeah, she is just a little performer. She's born to sing. Okay.
That can be true, a love that's clear, artistry. I'm a fool to hold you, such a fool to hold you.
That's a hard little jump she did there.
To sing a kiss, not mine alone. To share a kiss, but never has no.
Did you hear what she did there with the never? That's a stylistic thing there that she's picked up from listening to singers like Billie Holiday, that she's added in there with their own flair, her own style. But it's not an easy thing to do either. Some of the stuff that she's doing, the little jump she did there, that was not easy either. And she's doing all of this a cappella. So I don't know if she had someone give her a starting note or she just kind of started singing. It sounds like she just started singing. So she's got really good intonation and ears and a very good instrument to be able to do that and perform like this.
But never has no. Time and time again but come the time when I need you.
I don't know if it's just with her, if it's nerves, or if that's like her style. There's just like a really breathy nature to the way she's singing this song right now. So I'll have to listen to some of her other performances from this competition, from this time period, to get a feel for like her voice and kind of what's going on there. But there's just kind of a breathy tone there. I don't want to say that she's not getting enough air there, but it could just be a stylistic thing that she's doing to kind of add that breathy tone. So I'm not sure one way or the other, but I'm just noticing that she's finishing out the notes on the ends of the phrases. So that tells me that I don't think she's running out of air. I think the air is there, but she's just making it super breathy like that as a style choice. That's my guess.
Then, but come the time when I need
Yeah, she's doing the little...
And once again, these words I have to say. I'm a fool to want you.
Do you hear the little you? These little subtle things that she throws in. She doesn't have to do that, but she tries to really do the song justice and put her own take on it, and she adds these little things in there. Which, as an 8-year-old, I mean, she's already an artist. That's what's crazy about Angelina. She's already an artist here. When you see people on these competitions, sometimes they're older, they're like in their 20s, and they still don't really know who they are as an artist. And yet here's this 8-year-old girl, she's just born to it. She knows who she is, who she wants to be, what kind of artist she wants to be, what her style is. It's crazy to me.
Fool to want you. Feed me, I need you. I know it's wrong, it must be wrong, but right along I can't get along without you. I can't give it up without you.
Wow. She's so unassuming. She just comes up there, sings her song, and then leaves and does a little thank you. Wow. I'm going to listen to this last part one more time real quick here. See what she does with the ending again real quick.
You, I can't give it up without you.
You can tell just from what I see leading up to the end of that song, you can totally tell that she, and I've said this before about her as a performer, and you can see it even at this early age, she's immersed in the song. It's almost like a light switch with her. You could see it toward the end there when I watched the end again. When she reached the end of the song, she flipped out of that immersion of the song mode. And then she was like, there was kind of a moment there where you could see that she kind of paused. I don't want to rewind it too many times, but let me just show you that part.
Without you.
See where she kind of does this with her hair, and then you see her face kind of turn on like that, and then she has the little smile, and so it's like she's stepping out of the song basically. And then she's Angelina, and she's just kind of in that little awkward, oh, thank you, you know. But it's like she's just born to perform. That's when she's in that zone, is when she's performing. It's like her thing, and I don't know how to explain it. So yeah, I don't want to make this too long. I mean, again, I'm just mystified by Angelina. She is an anomaly. That she is this connected with the music and the lyrics and her instrument and the audience ultimately at such an early age. And I'm sure and I know from the comments that all of you have made, and a lot of what I've heard about her and her future from here on, is that I'm just beginning. I know that. I know there's a bunch coming with her, and I'm excited to get to it. And like I said, I apologize that, it's taken me a while to kind of move forward in her timeline. So I'm going to try to do better and move on to the next one in the competition, which I believe is Bang Bang, which is in the semifinal. In fact, I already have the lyrics queued up for that and ready to go and saved off to her folder where I have her stuff, all your suggestions and all that, the video links and all that. So that's all ready to go. So I will definitely get to that soon. And again, for those that are new to my channel or that haven't subscribed, if you could please click on the subscribe and click on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified of any new Angelina Jordan reactions that I post or any of the others you may be interested in. I would greatly appreciate that. And again, thank you for your patience and take care.